and it tickles me to a level that I can't fucking stand, dude.
Yeah.
Even when we're in like an elevator, I'll hit the fucking emergency stop button on her and shit, and just watch her fucking melt. She's like, just starts fucking losing it, dude. And that shit just makes me so goddamn happy, dude.
Yeah.
Welcome to Get Heavy Podcast. With your host, Craig Casamas and Big J Curran.
I want to drink every day still probably means I am.
Just white knuckling it still?
Yeah, no,
All right, well,
not really.
that's good.
There's, cannabis and mushrooms.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know what the fuck happened to me today, but I just literally in the last hour, I just was like, had a fucking great day with my kid. Had lunch with Scheimer, fucking fine. Had a couple beers. It was like great. And then I get a fucking call from Chris Perez, dude.
It's Cesar Chavez coming up
Oh,
this
it is?
weekend. Yeah, so
that's
he's
right. That's probably
excited.
why. Yeah,
You know, I
it's
mean,
true.
it is a lot like St. Patrick's Day, right?
I guess, is it?
No, not at all.
no,
Neither
not
is
at all.
Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
But anyway, this motherfucker
We're still
calls
trying
me-
to get them all deported. Why would we celebrate them,
Yeah.
Chris?
No, man, motherfucker. Chris Perez, major rager on the podcast many times.
Yes.
And good for him. The guy's going on a trip to fucking Greece.
Yes.
My people's land. And I guess he just called to fucking gloat about it. So he's probably at this point when it comes out, he's in the middle of his trip, and I hope he got dysentery on the boat. Honestly.
Yeah.
But just fucking put me in a mood, dude. Like, I think I looked at my bank account like right before he called, and that pissed me off. And then he calls me to fucking go tell me about the 14th fucking vacation he's gone on this year, and I'm like, why? And then he's asking me about a vacation that he wants to take with us in the end of summer, and I'm like, dude, you don't fucking ask me about vacations the day before you leave about vacations. Like, dude, you're pissing me off right now. I don't know what the fuck, man. Like, I'm over
Sounds
here
like
just,
you need a vacation.
I'm living fucking just out in the wind out here, dude. I got 3 kids up my ass. I can't fucking breathe. And this dickhead's gonna go spend fucking 14 days in Greece, the land of my fucking people. Fuck, dude. Fucking bullshit, man. I'm just like mad about it. And this is called jealousy, guys.
Yes,
This
yeah.
is pure 100, and I'm willing to admit it, and I'm fine, and I'm going to get over it because I'm a fucking child. But I will get over it.
Chris is gonna have so much.
He'll
fun,
have
bro.
so much fun, and God, I hope
really
he
is.
loses a fucking finger.
Something. I think that about him a lot anyway. So, I know, he does landscaping. So I'm always thinking maybe
He must
he'll
fucking do
get his
something
finger
else,
caught
buddy.
in like a hedge
Because
or
he's going on
something.
vacation. Every time he posts a picture, it's somewhere not here.
Yeah.
With somebody that is not me. He's out
Yeah.
hanging out with his other friends, doing fun shit, not inviting me. And then he wants to act all jealous that I fucking didn't invite him to punk in the park at the fairgrounds of Ventura. Fuck.
Hey, how was that, man?
It was actually awesome, dude.
Yeah. It looked like it.
Yeah, it was a really good time.
The thing about that thing is, and it goes along with a lot of stuff around town, that the best part about it really is just going and seeing everybody and running into everybody that you know.
Yeah.
As far as the bands go, yeah,
You know what, though?
I really don't.
Yeah, I'm with
you
you.
know.
Some of the bands, Pennywise, not a big fan, don't really give a shit. Handful of bands, don't give a shit. But it was, I got in actually through Warren, the guy who was on the podcast a couple weeks ago. He's a Manic Hispanic. So thank you, Warren. That was awesome. It took my son. Me and him had a great fucking time. Shot over there after work. But I'll tell you, there's the band Fear is an old fucking punk band, and Lee Ving is, the singer is 70 something possibly at this point. They fucking killed it, dude.
Which band?
Fear. They're called Fear.
Okay, yeah, I've heard of
Yeah.
it.
They
Are they the
killed
ones
it.
to do the 1, 2, 3, 4?
No.
No, who is that?
The Ramones?
No. I don't fucking
Yeah.
know, man.
I love living in the city.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah,
living-
okay.
That's
It is.
Fear.
It is.
Anyway, so that was cool, man. To see Lee Ving, dude's voice is still fucking on it. Got to meet him. That was cool. Manic Hispanic fucking ripped. They were hands down like the best fucking band.
Yeah.
Right? And every song is a cover, but written Cholo style.
Dude,
you
I've
know
seen
what I
them
mean?
a couple of times. It's
God,
an
they're
awesome
so
show,
good,
man. Yeah.
And the Strung Out fucking killed it. Let's see who else. Oh, and then Suicidal Tendencies of all fucking bands. Ripped.
Yeah.
Fucking ripped, man.
I went and saw. I took my nephew to his first concert. Went to the House of Blues and saw Infectious Groove.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
And it was so much fun, man.
Yeah.
It was such a good show. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, so Robert Trujillo, the bass player for Metallica, he was in Infectious
Yeah.
Grooves. His son is playing with Suicidal now.
Oh shit.
His son
okay.
is like maybe 19 years old, dude.
But insane. Has to be insane, dude. Yeah.
Just shreds, like on another level shreds, you know what I mean? And that was really cool to see. I guess one of the guitar players in Suicidal was in a band called Dillinger Escape Plan, which is a fucking band that I used to watch back in the day. It was out of control. But Mike, dude, he has so much energy for like whatever 60s he is. You know?
He's up there.
That dude fucking moves, man.
Yeah.
You know, it was really awesome to see him. And I had a good time. I mean, you know, just hanging out and saying hi, like you said, you know.
Dude, there's no reason I would ever want to go to that show. Other than
to say what up.
Just to go see the people that are there.
Yeah.
You know, because there's so many people that we're going to know there that are we got so many good people around town. You know, I mean, we really are lucky as far as like the crew of people we have around us are all pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
And even the ones that aren't, we tolerate. Chris Perez.
Yeah, have fun in Greece, Chris.
Yeah.
Fucking going to the island of Crete, probably, which is where my
Whatever.
family's from, you fucking traitor. God, it's rude.
It is rude, dude.
Anyway, but no,
I'm
Punk in the
thinking
Park
when
was
he
awesome.
heard Greece, he didn't realize it was a place to go. I was thinking he was either going to lubricate his landscaping equipment or make a little extra dough while he was out there.
Yeah.
You know?
He's like, that's a lot of money for Greece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
KY is a lot cheaper.
Yeah. No, it's but Punk in the Park was cool, man. Had a good day.
Yeah.
Ended up getting home at like 7:00. That was 7:30, 8, maybe, whatever. Like not late, you know.
Yeah.
Crashed out. I was in bed by like 9:30, dude. It's perfect, and it was a beautiful fucking weekend in Ventura.
It was
thank
outstanding.
God. I didn't realize how much I needed a nice weekend.
Yeah.
You know, with the
Just,
weather.
The weather was phenomenal. It was perfect. You know, I was trying to go for a ride, but
Oh, really?
I ended up doing a bunch of stuff on Saturday and hanging out with my brother, which was just a blast, man. We had so much fun. We just, you know, each ate a little mushroom square in the morning and then hung out and giggled and laughed and got
Nice.
shit done and talked shit. And yeah, it was a really good time, man. A lot of stuff, but the weather was,
Yeah,
you know,
it was phenomenal, dude.
Yeah.
I
Friday, there's a Korean joint in Oxnard over off of Woolley called Sakura.
Okay.
And it's dynamite.
And it's Korean?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And normally on Fridays, I'd get off work and on my way home, Christine was out of town, so I would have stopped at the Shores and had a couple of drinks and then went home and had some drinks. And so since I'm not drinking, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go have dinner by myself at this Korean joint. Man, it was so fucking good. And then afterwards, the weather was nice when I was done, so I just went and walked around whatever that they call it, that big walkway behind it now. Kenny, what do they call
Where's this
that?
at?
Over at Seabridge. It's Seabridge. It's over on Woolley. They did this whole thing where they built up all these rich people homes and shit.
Oh, yeah,
and then-
okay. Yeah, it's like in the harbor. Or not in the
yeah,
harbor, but like
yeah,
a
it was
key,
a
another
beautiful,
type of keys.
beautiful.
Yeah. That's where the
walk
toppers
area.
is and all that
yeah,
shit.
Yeah, It was awesome, man.
Yeah, it's
Just
a nice
beautiful
little
way
area
to
down
start the weekend. And
Yeah,
the weather was just phenomenal.
Yeah, I didn't realize how much I needed like a nice sunny day.
Yeah,
I act like I'm not
agree.
affected by it. I really do enjoy the rain, and I know we need it, but my coworker is like literally energized by the sun. Like you could see it. Like as rain comes, he gets like less and less energetic and shit. You know, and I'm pretty consistently unenergetic, but he fucking as soon as the sun comes out, dude, he gets all fired up. He's like, "Let's fucking go!" I'm like, "Hey, chill, dude. I've been doing shit all week. You're the one that's fucking diving here, dude."
It's-
you know?
Over the years, having grown up in Seattle when I was a kid,
Right.
I don't really care for the rain. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't.
Oh, I don't
it
blame
doesn't.
you, no.
It doesn't. Like if it's raining, it doesn't matter. I don't dislike it, but I prefer when it's not raining.
Right.
And then I've had friends over the years that have been like, "Oh, I'm moving to Oregon, or I'm moving to Seattle," or
Yeah.
I'm like, "Hey, man,
Good luck.
that rain is something special."
It really is.
I like the rain. No, you don't. You like what you know of the rain in California.
Right.
You don't know what it's like to be
4
overcast,
months.
wet.
Yeah.
Not. I mean, I don't know what it is anymore. But when I was a kid, you had 3 months of summer.
Right.
And that was it. And
Yeah.
it was like, come June, you got nice weather till about August, and then come September, you're right back in the shit.
Right.
For the next 9 months.
Yeah.
But yeah, everybody, with the exception of a couple of people, everybody I know that's moved up there has been like, nah.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of guys not handle it. Not be able to handle it. 'Cause it is, 6 months, 8 months out of the fucking year, just complete fucking gray.
Yeah.
Like, fuck,
It's so.
Yeah. But yeah, I didn't realize how much I needed a nice weekend. So.
Well, good,
and then,
man.
of course,
and then Monday comes around and you turn back into a crabby little troll.
It's just the last fucking hour, man. Just pissed me off. I don't know.
Thanks, Chris.
Yeah, it's not only Chris, but it's
I know.
mostly him. Poor guy can't defend himself, can't say nothing.
He'll figure it out. I'm sure somehow he'll come at us.
I told him if he brings me back Uzo, I'm going to fuck him up.
Uzo is without a doubt,
The grossest.
100% the absolute nastiest. I mean, Sambuca's pretty gross too,
Not a big fan of that either.
but Uzo is horrible.
Yeah.
It is
terrible.
it's disgusting. Tried drinking it when I was young once, and that was the absolute last time. But I cannot stand black liquor.
I don't mean either. That's
So we're out.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
where I'm done.
Yeah, I'll just get
It's
a
weird. That's
bottle
a
of
weird.
Rebel
What a
Mint.
fucking flavor, huh?
Yeah.
Gross. Kenny, you like black licorice?
Somebody had to do it.
What?
Black licorice.
I think that's the natural flavor of licorice.
Yeah.
Like licorice plant. Like have you ever had that?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to get all racist about it. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
he really did too. That Wainimi just came straight out of him, didn't it? Wow, Kenny, he didn't know that about you, bro.
Someone had
Man,
to do it. Like
the Wainimi in him just came out.
like the licorice
Yeah,
people.
somebody
were all,
had to
You know
do-
what we need to do?
Somebody
Black
had to
licorice.
do it. Had to do the black.
Because licorice plant, it's black. It tastes like black licorice. It's gross. It's like ugh. Anyway, but I mean, yuck. What a fucking flavor, dude. I had someone tell me that they later in their life it switched and they started loving it. I was like,
Really?
who are you, man? What the fuck is that?
Did they smack their head really hard and
Yeah.
start speaking Chinese too?
Dude, have you seen that shit?
Yeah, it's crazy.
That is wild, man.
That is nuts, man. It makes. I mean,
See, Kenny,
You know?
this is why we need videos to pull up because
Oh, yeah.
that video of that lady that speaks Chinese or like in a Chinese accent, she's like a British lady, hit her head really fucking hard, or had a seizure or something, a stroke, something like that.
smacked her head. I'm pretty sure.
Is that what it was? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she woke up from the hospital with an Asian accent, too.
Or the guy that that smacked his head and all of a sudden was gay. Or started spending crazy amounts of money playing poker. And stuff that never had even been a part of their life to begin with. All of a sudden,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Dude, can you imagine that? What the fuck?
Oh,
man?
I've thought about it a lot.
Yeah, I mean, being gay, yeah, I got it.
Well, no,
but like,
either
just
way.
like, you fucking hit your head, you wake up, you're all, I'm a different human.
Yeah.
Man. Fuck this.
I like cock. Yeah.
It's like,
Dude.
was it in there?
Yeah.
And it just it smacked it out of you, or or is it? That's a weird one. Does gay happen in the brain, or does it happen in the fucking genes? I don't know.
I have no idea. I know that it's not part of my genetics, and anybody that has that genetic and that's their thing, good for them.
Yeah. Good for them.
Yeah.
I actually was talking to Scout today. 'Cause me and Scout were in some ridiculous argument. She started talking about some oil thing that she was up in arms about, and I'm like, look, dude, it doesn't matter. Like, yeah, I get it. Drilling for oil is terrible. Whatever. She's all up in arms. But then we got into the gender conversation again, right? And I was like, let me ask you a question here. How would you feel if, tomorrow, I was like, you know what? I'm gay. I'm gay now. I'm leaving your mom. I'm gay. Fucking blah, blah, blah. She's like, well, I mean, I would be sad, or whatever. But then also I want you to do what you want. I'm like, cool story. All right, next question. How would you feel if I came out as gay and I left your mom and then abandoned you guys? And she's like, well, I'd be upset. And I'm like, so you hate gays? And she's like, no. I just like, got her to do a whole fucking just to fuck with her. I'm like, well, dude, I mean, I'm trying to find myself. What if I decided I didn't want to be a dad anymore, you know? Because I'm gay now. And she's like, oh, that doesn't have anything. I'm like, but it's the exact reason I left you guys. And I just got her fucking spinning, you know what I mean? It just tickled me so much, you know?
Yeah.
Obviously, I would never abandon my kids, even though I was gay. But I might take a year off, dude. You know what I mean? To find myself.
Just to explore. Just to get out there. Yeah.
I just kept twisting
It's coming,
shit
you
around
guys.
on her.
You know,
And it's like, oh god, it made me giggle so much all the way home, you know, because she's half mad, half getting it. The other half of her is also not getting it. You know what I mean? God, it just made me so fucking happy. But my kid is so fucking smart, man. God, my kids are smart. And also stupid, because I tried to have her spill ice cream in order. She wanted me to... She really wanted to get ice cream after school. And she was just being a shithead, you know, because I honestly pissed her off. I poked her a bunch of times, got her mad. And then she's like, well, I want ice cream. And I'm like, spell it. If you can spell it right now, we'll get it. And she tanked it twice. I was like, well, it's over. So I don't know. I don't know how you're getting straight A's in school, kid. But you fucked up ice cream.
Was it just the pressure? Or?
I think she flipped the E and the A, you know, in a panic, you know. And I wasn't also not going to buy it anyway because we have a fucking fridge full of it. But, you know, just the fucking...
Yeah, I got you.
You just got to piss them off, dude.
It's so much fun.
Yeah.
It really is. It's so much fucking fun, dude, just to send them into a spin.
Just I could see your brain just...
Yeah. God.
Oh, it just made me giggle, dude.
Yeah. So I had...
You got some kidding?
That makes me want to have kids just to...
Let's see, just to fuck with them.
Yeah.
You got to be good, though, you know what I mean? Like, my kids know I accept them for who they are.
Yep.
I don't give a fuck.
Not even a
you
little
know,
bit.
And I told her today, and she's like, my Scout's kind of away from the whole gender thing. Like, she doesn't give a shit. She finds it as boring as I do now, you know what I mean? But I was like, look, man, if you meet someone and their top 3 most interesting things about them are their gender, their pronouns, and blah, blah, blah. I said, you just met the most boring human on fucking earth. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So, and she's like, I know, I get it.
Just find something to do.
But you just gotta, you gotta go through, at first, let them know you love them, accept them, don't give a shit, and then also start just picking at them, you know? Like a little scab.
So, on Saturday when I had, did we talk about my daughter's birthday?
We did. Yeah.
We did, and the kids and the boys that were around there, and
you bailed out.
Just just the torment I put those boys through. Was just, but it's the same thing. Like I tortured them, but then I also hugged them and loved them and spoiled them, and you know what I mean. It was, the good uncle as well. But man, the torment. Spicy foods or just discipline, just like, hey man, what are you doing, man? Stop acting like that, or there's consequences. Yeah,
man, the kids are weird. There's a weird Rosie was telling me about this article today that she read that's like, there is, because I'm like tripping. My daughter's 15 years old, she has friends, she doesn't go out and do anything with them, you know what I mean? Like,
nobody does.
I know. And there was a whole article that my wife read about, like, this generation, especially like COVID. I can't blame everything on fucking COVID, but
nope.
You know what I mean? But, she's like, yeah, there's a whole pattern of like, because she has a bunch of coworkers that have teenagers too. And she's like, do your fucking teenagers like go do anything? They're like, no, dude, they don't do shit together. They all have their little thing that they do. They talk to each other all day, all night long, but they don't like get out and go to the mall or do anything almost anymore. It's very weird.
It's kind of weird, but they also get told constantly.
Yeah. Don't
go outside. It's not safe. Don't go to the mall by yourself. It's not safe. Don't do this by. Right. And then they're wondering why none of these kids, all of these kids have anxiety.
Right.
All of these kids can't go into a store by themselves and buy a Coke because they have anxiety because their parents have been telling them,
everything's going to kill them.
Yeah.
Every fucking minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We've talked about this, but the shit my dad would let us do, or it just wasn't even that he let us do.
Yeah.
He just didn't tell us not to do anything.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys go have fun.
Yeah, your old man was the epitome of fuck around and find out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sure.
Exactly. And we did, and we learned, and we went outside and played. Hanging out with my friends in junior high and high school was some of the funnest times I've ever had in my life, and some of the most stressful, scariest times I've ever had in my life.
Yeah.
You know, you'd get in situations where you're like, uh-oh, we got in a little bit over our head, you know, and then you'd be in situations where you're all just hanging out in a room with a case of Keystone and some brown weed, looking at an algae-filled tank, laughing your asses off, just talking shit to each other, man.
Yeah, it's very odd, man. I'm always telling her, like, tell her friends to come over, you know, like,